The stories that we are hearing today are next level. They are embarrassing AF, they are funny, they're cringeworthy, they're amazing. Hi friends, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is April. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist for petite women. I help petite women stop doing cardio and dieting and learn how to increase their metabolism instead so they can eat more food but still drop the fat. And if you are not new here, what's up? If you are not new here, you will be very shocked because I'm blonde and I did not really give you guys any warning, but yes, it is me, April. I went blonde last week and that's the update on that. So today's video is a video I've been talking about a lot on Instagram and you guys helped me create it. It is a embarrassing gym stories video. Over the last few weeks, I've been collecting them from you guys, so thank you for sending in your stories. I will not name names, but you will know if you hear your story. And there was also a lot of repeat of certain stories, so you'll also know you're not alone if you see your story but didn't submit it. And while this is all fun and games, the point of this video is not to make fun of anyone, right? It's to make light of embarrassing situations and also highlight the fact that we all have been embarrassed in a public place like the gym. Specifically, I know a lot of us are going back to the gym, returning for the first time in a while. And so this video is just to have some fun. And my goal is that by the end of the video, you feel like you can go in the gym again and not be embarrassed. And if anything weird happens, you're like, all right, I got this. So without further ado, let's jump into some of the most embarrassing gym stories from our community. I will also say, the Petite Power Program is currently open. This is our 12-week transformational program for petite women. You can apply in the link in the description below. We help women go through a body recomposition. So that's losing fat and gaining muscle, learn how to lift weights, work with our team of petite dietitians. It is thebomb.com, but don't take my word for it. Book an application call in the link in the description and we can chat more about it. It's a free call. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. We're gonna start easy, okay? We're gonna ease into this one. Trying to use a machine for assisted pull-up and fell off. 3 people asked if I was okay. It happens, right? The 3 people asking, that can be embarrassing. I will also show my embarrassing gym story, which many of you have seen, but I'll put it here. I, many years ago, was using the slam ball, the medicine ball, watch out for those, and I slammed it down and it bopped me in the face. And someone asked me if I was okay, and I was very embarrassed. I was not okay. My lip was busted from the inside. I was it was bad, but I said I was okay and pretended like I was okay. Okay, next. I fell off and tipped over a bench this past week during an Orange Theory class. Honestly, you guys, the number of Orange Theory, embarrassing stories was disproportionately high. I'm worried for Orange Theory. I really hope they turn on the lights or something, or just I don't know, what is an obstacle course in there? Not good at all. Picking up 2 dumbbells and realizing they're different weights only after moving far away from the rack. That's the worst. When you go, you pick up a 30 pound and a 15 or something, and you're halfway across the gym and you struggled, you waddled with them across the gym. You have to walk back in front of all of those people and put them back. And I have been there. I 100% have been there before. Wearing my pants inside out during a live class of 50 people. I literally did this, except they weren't inside out. They were actually reversed. So the crotch was on my butt and the butt was on my crotch, and it did not look right. And I didn't change it. I didn't care. I literally didn't care. I was I'm not gonna be bothered by this right now, but you could tell the label was in the weird place, and I just whatever. It was 6:30 in the morning and I could not be bothered, but I've been there. The thing is, no one notices, right? That's the thing behind these stories, is a lot of times people are not gonna notice stuff like that. Calf cramp in leg curl, worst ever, and yelled at the top of my lungs, quit the gym because of it. Okay, leg cramping, calf cramping, hamstring cramping, it happens, especially during, I feel leg curls are the worst for that. They can be really brutal. I really hope that she didn't quit the gym for reals, because that would be really unfortunate. But just imagining screaming at the gym. Honestly, a lot of people grunt and scream at the gym, and most people have their headphones on, and most people have noise canceling headphones, or a lot of people do at the gym, I've noticed, because I'll literally talk to them and they don't reply, and then I'm just cool. Right. weights. It's like today I was at the gym this morning and this guy was looking at the machine I was using, and I suddenly was worried that I took it from him when he was still using it. So he was staring, so I looked at him back and I said, sorry, were you using this? And he didn't hear me because he had his headphones in and he didn't know I was talking to him, and he just like went on. And so then like 3 other people saw that I said something to him and he didn't reply, and I was like, whatever. I just went back to doing what I was doing. Like, could be embarrassing, but also I don't care anymore. Like, these types of things don't bother me, but it does happen. Me walking around the leg press trying to figure out how it worked. This was my worst fear when I first started lifting weights. I was so nervous that I wouldn't know how to use anything and that I would look stupid, like squinting and looking and reading the diagrams on the machines. And I didn't want people to look at me looking at those things and then come use it as an opportunity to come over and like show me how to do stuff, because I was shy and embarrassed. And now that I'm looking back on that, I wish I hadn't been so shy about it, because it's really, really great that you want to learn. Now, I even do it now, and you guys, I'm a trainer. I literally train people online, and I did it in person for years. That's how I make a living. And as an experienced lifter, as a retired athlete, if there's a machine I haven't seen before, which does actually happen once in a while, or like different brands make different types of machines, I will go over and read it, and I'll stand there and squint at it, and I'll play with it, and I'll spend a good 3 minutes like just being like, well, what does this do? And it's good. It's a good way to learn. So don't be embarrassed by that. Oh my God, this one is so crazy. Okay, this one. All right. Okay, prepare yourself for this one. I'm taking off my slippers for this one because I'm laughing so hard my feet are sweating. That's a weird detail. Okay. Got a Charlie horse in a class, and when the coach asked if I was okay, I said I had a camel toe. Oh my God. Can you imagine mixing those two things up? And his reaction must have been so confused. Oh my God, I feel for that girl so hard. And that's not something you can like take back or be like, I didn't mean that. You have to go with that. You have to be like, I got this camel toe and here we are. That must have been really, that's a gold story right there. Here's one that's clearly not from a petite woman, you guys, but it's okay. We accept everybody in this community. I box jumped into hitting my head on the ceiling and fell off the box. LOL. Yeah, can't relate. I've never hit my head on a ceiling in a gym. Probably never will. But that is very embarrassing, and I hope that you're okay. That was from a guy. Literally last week, I failed a 95-pound bench press, and guys asked why I didn't ask for help. Oof. Okay, that actually just like makes me angry. Like, if someone comes over to you and is like, why didn't you ask for help on that? I'd be like, because like I got it, like, what do you say to that? There's nothing, that's not like a useful comment. Maybe like do you want me to help you? Like, do you want a spotter for your next try or something would be like a little more useful than being like, why didn't you ask for a spotter? And you shouldn't be discouraged to go for your weights. You can put safety bars up if you don't have a spotter. You can also ask someone, but I feel like, yeah, I would have given this guy a little bit of tood, like, come on, bro, I had it. I didn't have it, but, I had it in my head. And also it's hard to ask for a spotter. I feel that. Okay, this one is, this one's actually from a coach in Petite Power. She said, racking up a barbell and having to deload after 1 rep. Okay, let me know in the comments if you've been here. I feel like this is me at the gym almost like every day. I just am ambitious, like each week I use progressive overload. So I try to increase my weights week to week, and I'm in a progressive program. And sometimes I load the weights up even after my warm-up sets, and I literally can do 1 rep, and then it's not to failure or anything. It's not like I failed a rep, but I just do 1 and I can tell I'm not gonna get to 12 or whatever my goal is. And I literally have to get back off the bench and like deload the barbell, and it's like, it's an ego thing, it's like, but you don't wanna let your ego get in the way of your lifts at the gym. You wanna lift in a safe and effective way, so you do just like deload it. But what our coach is saying, I have been there like every week, unfortunately. Oh my God, this one is so bad to imagine. Okay, thigh machine. Leaned over to adjust the weight and fell off, but my legs were still trapped. So I'm imagining that she was just like, I'm wondering which thigh machine, if she means like the leg extension, and she leaned over and fell off the machine, but her legs were like still stuck up in the thing. That would be so awkward. Oh my God. And then you have to like use your core strength to like pull yourself back up and like detangle your limbs from it's never happened to me, but I can imagine it in excruciating detail. Hair tie broke, had to use a face mask as a hair tie. Okay, the first time I read this one, I laughed very hard. I've read it a few times now, so it's worn off on me. But the reason why is because, and I asked her, I thought that when she used the mask as a hair tie, I was envisioning like one of those blue medical masks in her hair, like she just used it as a scrunchie and it was just like ballooning out. But she clarified that it was not one of those, it was like a cute cotton one, so I think it just looked like a scrunchie, which like, for me, like dulled the comedic effect. However, still very funny and very resourceful, I will say. I've done exactly what you did with the medicine ball, LOL. A lot of people have done this with the medicine ball, let me tell you, because I've posted it so many times online and gotten so many DMs from people saying I've done this. So if you have done this, also you are definitely not alone. Oh, this one is from a fellow trainer, so this is also a good one because you'll know that even trainers and experienced individuals make mistakes. Tripped over my feet in a tone house class while auditioning for a job and fractured my wrist. Oh, just like the worst. Like that would really suck. This girl though in particular, if you're watching this, you know who you are, super strong, total beast. Like she is amazing. And if there was anyone who could like withstand that happening to them and make it through, it's her. And she's healed now, which is good. Okay, it's about time we address something. I've been skipping over them just to see exactly how many there were. Okay, first of all, the number of farting at the gym messages I got is, it's acceptable, but it's not even questionable. Honestly, I think that's the most common embarrassing story that we got is farting. Like, every other one on here is about farting. Was in a Pilates class with my cousin and I farted and we both couldn't stop laughing. Farted while doing your ab workout. Oh, and 2 girls from my high school were right next to me. Farted while squatting, passing protein gas. Ooh, worrying someone will know it's me. Literally, you guys, a lot of farting embarrassing stories. The second most common one right after farting was queefing, which came up almost as much as farting did. Queefing during a yoga class, that was the most common one. And also headstand dominoes in a packed yoga class, the shoulder stand queef. That sounds like the title of like a New York Times bestseller. I don't know, it just sounds very editorial to me. The yoga queefing was a whole chapter in itself, so I can't say I've experienced that. Have I? I don't think I have. I think I would remember. Although I have one of those personalities that like blocks out negative and bad, embarrassing memories, so maybe it happened and I just don't remember, but there was a lot of that. Had a girl tell me that my thong was sticking out above my yoga pants at the very end of class. Like, can't homegirl tell us that that's happening before the end of class? You know what I mean? Like, if I see something like that, I'm gonna tell them. Like, but also, as a personal trainer working with clients, stuff has happened in the past where you just have to be able to communicate with people and be honest and direct. So, you know, I've had clients that don't wear deodorant or whatever. You have to know how to have these kinds of conversations when you are mentoring someone or you're training someone. So it might have been harder for this person to tell her, but I would have told a girl, if you were in my class, I don't teach live classes anymore, but if you were in my class or you are, I just know I will tell you because I got your back. I will tell you as soon as I see it. I will not wait till the end of the class to give you that important information. Ooh, this one is during double unders, hit the sprinkler on the ceiling and flooded the whole gym. Like, who's paying for that? You know what I mean? That would be super, that would be a tough one, for sure. Okay, this is from a very experienced strong man. This is from not a petite woman, a man who is a very strong, probably part of the 500 club, probably 600, I don't know, meaning they can lift 500 pounds, or they have. Misloaded a bar very badly, like 45 pounds bad, unracked and immediately seesawed the barbell. This has happened to me before too, but not with 45 pounds, but when you just like set them unevenly and you take the rack off the bar and you're like, oop. But usually I'm like, oh, that's not even, and I re-rack immediately. But if you're like going as heavy as this guy probably was, it'd probably be really easy to lose balance. And it happens to even the most experienced trainers and professionals. Oh my God, this one makes me so upset. This one actually does something to me. Couldn't reach around the handles when leaning forward on the then new skill mill my trainer had me try. Okay, there was also a lot, this is particular to us short girl gang, there was a lot of trainers having us reach, or our shorter women, reach for things that we clearly cannot reach, like the tops of cable machines, the tops of a ski erg, like pull-up bars. Like, can they just have a look and see that that's not gonna be a go? Like maybe go get a little box assist, a little step stool for your girl, help us out. This one really surprised me. Like, do you not have eyes? Can you not see that I'm not gonna be able to reach that? And now you're asking me to struggle in front of you. I feel that one, but if it were me, I would have made a joke out of it. I would have said, yeah, not gonna reach that, but I will go grab this box and use that as a stepping stool. This one's pretty funny. First time using free weights. 100% nervous, like 100 emoji, nervous. I re-racked my plates on the barbell of a guy bench pressing. That is so not cool. I think she just got, you know, like when you're in a panic situation and you got 3 options, fight, flight, or freeze. She was like, I'm out of here. The fact that she even took the time to unrack hers and put them on someone else's is interesting. I think she just panicked, but put them on someone else's rack who was actively benching. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Hopefully he didn't try to bench it and get surprised by that. We got another orange theory. Okay, this is the 3rd most common story. Treadmill happenings, treadmill bloopers, okay? Fell off the treadmill at Orange Theory Fitness and hit my head with a 35 on the way down from a snatch. Oh, those are 2 separate ones. The treadmill was the first one. There were a lot of treadmill ones, you guys, so this should just be like, you know, a word of caution. If you're someone who is used to doing cardio and hasn't done a lot of weights, there's actually more cardio bloopers than weight bloopers. I think you're probably more likely to get injured on a treadmill than lifting some light free weights. And these ones scare me the most because it's a machine that's running, right? I've never fallen on a treadmill, but it's one of my fears, I think. Oh, another farting one. A coach at the gym was helping me stretch my lower back and I straight out, I wish you could see, I'm gonna put these on the screen, the emoji, straight out farted loud. Sparkle emoji. Yeah, that's really embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie, that's just really embarrassing. Walked into the men's locker room twice. We have all been there. Got hit in the face with a basketball in college in front of my crush twice. Yeah, you know, that's another little fun wrinkle that can happen is that someone you're attracted to sees you mess up, but again, the likelihood of that happening, very low. And second of all, if it does, I mean, I've messed up in front of so many people in the gyms. If you just act cool about it, like they will forget it happened. It won't matter the next day. It won't matter a few minutes after. Trainer told me my leggings were completely sheer in the crotch. Okay, that could be sexual harassment. I don't really know what the delivery of that was like. Because like I said, as a trainer, a lot of trainers will have good communication skills, a lot will not. It kind of depends. If it was like a safe environment that they made when they deliver that information, they're trying to help you, that's fine, but that also could be, you know, kind of depends on the delivery there. So check your legging sheerness before you leave the house, ladies. First PT session, another treadmill one. I tripped on treadmill sprints and fell and spun around like a turtle. That image is just like, oh man, that sounds so bad. But like a turtle, it's also kind of a cute image. I'm sure she's okay. I hope she's okay. My first spin class, I couldn't unclip at the end, and when the lights went up, I was still stuck. I'm pretty sure, so if you guys have followed me since back in the day, I used to be a huge SoulCycle addict. I never got really addicted because I didn't have enough money at the time I was into it to do more than like one class a week. It was really expensive as like a college student, that was definitely me in my first spin class. Like I could not unclip for the life of me. I had to get people to like grab my foot and like take me out of the socket. Now I literally own a Peloton and don't have an issue with it, but I think this is pretty common for spin classes. Oh my God. There's also a few of these. My leggings ripped all along the butt crack seam 5 minutes into a spin class. Sad face. That sucks. That sucks. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I don't know what you do in that situation. I think you leave. Or if it's a dark class, maybe what I would do, like it's usually dark, I would just do the class because you pay for it and then dip out like while the lights are still off 5 minutes before class is over. Oh my God. Another good one this is her saying this. I peed my pants while jump roping at the end of my workout. So mortifying. That is absolutely mortifying. But I'm sure it has happened to a lot of people, I'm sure. I've heard a lot of stories like that. So some other ones I saw were fainting at the gym, which I don't think is embarrassing. I think that's pretty serious. I almost fainted at the gym before usually it's from exhaustion, dehydration. It's vasovagal, usually relating to blood pressure, which could be or low blood sugar, or a combo of both. But yeah, you want to be really careful about situations like that at the gym. Make sure you eat breakfast unless you're used to training in a more fasted state. But making sure you are not going to the gym starving. That will help prevent the risk of fainting if you felt faint in the gym before. All right, you guys, obviously this was really fun and funny, but I want everyone to know I'm not laughing at any of these girls. A lot of them I know in the community. I know you guys, we chat about all these things, and I'm just really glad that we can make light of these things and then look back on them and just think, oh my gosh, that was crazy, and share them with everyone else so that we don't feel so alone when we do make a mistake at the gym or feel embarrassed, because it's totally normal to do stuff at the gym that you don't mean to do. So I hope this helped you feel more comfortable and confident going into the gym, or the next time you like toot while you're squatting, you're like, oh, that sucked, but like also I know that so many people have done this before and I'm not the first and no one's gonna remember. If you liked this video or you laughed or whatever, please give it a thumbs up. Remember, the moral of the story is it's okay to put yourself out there in the gym. It's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay to be a beginner or have a beginner's mindset. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to look silly. Just get back to what you're doing and don't linger on it. And remember, you guys, if you're interested in joining our program, we are currently enrolling for the Petite Power program. You can come work with us and our team, help you get in the best shape of your life for summer. Now is our busiest, most exciting season. We would love to work with you. You can book a call if you want to learn more, speak with a member of one of our team members, or you can enroll. Check out the description, the link in the description below to learn more about what it's all about and see all the results from the other hundreds of petite women in our community. And I will see you guys next week. Let me know what your embarrassing gym stories are in the comments if you want. I think also it helps to just see how much this happens and how normal it is and normalize it. Or let me know which one you laugh the hardest at. And I will see you guys next week. All right, bye.